Is it on? In my life? I gotta go check it out. There should be a unified chat. It should be a chat where, you know, it's just one thing and everything happens in the same thing. Ah, Jesus. I don't really like it to be like this.
The $66. Same thing to Sabrina. Thank you for the $30. Who says, you, Parker, and Santana are literally my podcast every day. Well, thank you for doing what you do. Well, thank you, Sabrina, for the love and support. And then Tom, thank you for the $15. And Kim, thank you so much for the $40 donation, saying happy 400. Thank you, Kim. You guys have been so kind today, genuinely. Like, I don't even know what to say.
In my
so
life,
fucking
I don't know.
kind. I appreciate you so much, man. Show some love to Kim down below in that comment section. I appreciate the hell out of you. Same thing to Keith and Angel.
It seems like I'm live, but I'm not sure. It's like Twitch. I don't know. I want to have a unified chat. Not really understanding what's happening right now. All right, looks like I'm live. I'm live here. Am I live on Twitch? All right, seems like it's happening in both. That's nice. Multi-streaming, that's great. I have to kind of put everything together now. That's the only thing that I'm missing, I guess. How to do that? Pensando. It says here that Twitch is like I'm available to do it on TikTok. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Alright, it okay, sale. I just need to make sure multi-chat. Okay, this is it. Multi-chat is what I need. Yeah, just give me multi-chat, that's fine. As long as I can see everywhere. Yeah, alright, I'll just leave it like that. If I can have the chat from everybody, I'll be fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just leave these. Now notification is the thing that I wanted to know, and I canceled it. I was about to find out, and I didn't find out how to set up your alerts. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that. So probably stream elements again. Sure, it's probably in one part of this. I should be able to find it. Where is it? Streaming tools, overlay, elements, maybe elements. Yeah. It's the same thing. Ponete grande. Okay. Theme, widgets, maybe a widget. Alerts. Yeah, I need an alert. I don't have alerts. It's just a general alert. Twitch, Shattery, Hypertype. Can I have something that is more generic? Yeah, sure. Come on, the alerts, bro. Let's see if you know.
I'm going to show you the YouTube account. P, hit start. On the left hand side, select add widget, alerts, alert box.
Streaming tools.
We'll select
overlays.
overlays,
Okay.
and then
We go back. Streaming tool, overlays. New overlay.
you'll be brought here, and then we'll select new overlay. So once you go ahead and done that, overlay resolution, we're gonna
A ver. We'll see if I can make it happen. Oh, by the way, yeah, let me just poquito menos porque mi voz casi no se oye. I think.
I'll leave it at 1080p. Hit start. On the left hand side,
Add widget, alerts, alert box. Maybe here, maybe.
select add widget, alerts, alert box, and then here on the left hand side, you're going to see subscriber alert, member alert, super chat alert. We're going to disable tip alert, and we're going to disable purchase alert. Now, if we were to come here to the bottom and select emulate for subscriber event, you'll see here.
Okay, let's try it out then. Emulate. Yeah, that's fine. Those are fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure it works, right? I mean, does it work? Is it already connected with everything that needs to be connected with? So how do I make it down? Copy overlay link. So if I add it here as a browser thing, alert box. And I just do this. Will that work? I don't know. I have no clue if it will work. Let's just do alert box. Okay, so it should be working, I hope. If someone likes the streaming or donates or whatever, it should show. I'm hoping it does. I'm really hoping it does. This is kind of how to customize it, no? Yeah, this is how to customize it. I don't need customization. I just need it to work. If I like the streaming, would it show? It doesn't show. I want that to happen. Like if someone likes, it should show us as a thing, no? I'm writing it's not showing. Showing here, but it's not showing here. Why is it not showing in the chat? I don't even remember. But it's probably in the same place, I guess. Chatbot, chat commands, streaming tool, overlays gallery, multi-chat for Twitch, animated gradient, viewer count. Viewer count. Wheel of Fortune. So no, pero yo no lo vi. Y está arriba. Buena, pero no se ve. Why? ¿Por qué no se ve? No se ve en el streaming. Y debería, digo yo. I have no clue why it's not showing. Same with super chat and all that. It's not showing. And I don't have a clue how to configure any of that. A ver. I should be able to find a kind of a YouTube studio where you can manage what's happening. X, I guess. Ya, vamos arriba. El que no llegó, no llegó. Nine hours. Almost 10 hours on this. Jesus. ¿Dónde yo estoy ahora mismo? I don't even remember. I think I have to fight a guy. I gotta cut the scene because I know what's happened. What happens next? Ay, no me acuerdo cómo era que había que... Loco, un maldito pique me da con esa maldita vaina. Um. I don't even remember. Ah, okay. Double jump, right. This gives me an idea. What do you mean? What kind of idea? Why do I have to fight more people? Fuck, I'm tired of that. Honestly. Bring me some new mechanic, bro. Again? And that was replaced for Arthur. ¿Quién será Arthur? Definitivamente, it was a great game. I have so many. Like, skip cutscene for now. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. Ya se acabó. Vamos a hacer un pequeño review ahora. Ok. Hablemos un poquito de replays. Déjame poner la música un poquito de fondo, un poquito nomás. Justo antes de acabar el juego, justo antes, yo había leído mucho review. Y creo que todos estamos de acuerdo con las mismas oportunidades. Yo creo que el juego debió... ¿Cómo te explico? Yo sé que es un juego indie. Because it's an indie game, you understand that there will be limitations and there will be things que le falte, ¿verdad? No, tú no puedes compararlo como... Tú no puedes compararlo a un juego AAA que tiene millones y millones y millones de dólares detrás. That's understandable. I want to say that I understand that. However, it's also true that the errors in the mechanics were too obvious. I think the visual style was absolutely fantastic. It was great to look at. The plot had a very easy to follow line, although there were a couple of things here and there que didn't make a lot of sense. Pero en general, you know, everything made its point. Es una IA que se volvió humana, que conoció gente y que a través de sus experiencias humanas se volvió más humano. Comenzó a sentir emociones, etcétera, etcétera. That was great. Pero this is a game. Okay? Because it's a game, one of the most important things, is gameplay. Okay? I'm not saying gameplay was bad, but it's the thing that needs to have more attention to. We have to pay more attention to. En ese sentido, I felt the gameplay was very lacking. It was lacking. Not very lacking, it was lacking. Tuvo muchas áreas donde se sentían vacías. Muchas áreas donde tú decías, óyeme, I probably needed more stuff here to look. But more importantly, more things to do. El juego tenía muchos espacios donde era caminando y ya. Tú caminabas y ya. And then una pelea, and then caminaba. And then una pelea, and then caminaba. Y se repetía mucho. yo siento que habían tantas cosas chulas que se podían aprovechar como mecánicas de juego que realmente no se llegaron a... No se explotaron. Como por ejemplo una ametralladora en vez de una pistola. Como por ejemplo tener armas como un bate, una espada, qué sé yo. Cositas que tú sientes tal vez que son maybe cliché o whatever, pero lo hubieran agregado una otra forma de jugar. Porque yo podía usar una espada en vez de del palo. Yo podía usar una ametralladora en vez de una pistola. Como que tener opciones de cómo jugar y con qué tú vas a cada encuentro. Le faltó bastante. Una de las cosas que muchos juegos tienen, que lamentablemente este lo tiene, es que tú consigues cosas para nada. Tú consigues cosas para lore, para aprender más de la historia, que no está mal. Like, that's important because not everything you can tell it through the main story. But at the same time, I felt that, for example, I wasn't really interested in the lore, and so things that I found was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, man. I mean, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a fuck about this part of the story. I don't give a fuck about this. So, big part of me feels the battle was cool, but it was way too repetitive. It was the same thing. It was pressing the same buttons. It was doing the same mechanics. Era muy repetitivo. La pelea era muy predecible, muy repetitiva. And it was clumsy as hell. Había muchas cosas que estaban como que se sentía medio stiff. Pero sí, yo siento que le pusieron mucho énfasis a la visual. La música está dura, la historia está dura, pero el gameplay me faltó. Como que me faltó. I didn't enjoy it that much because of that. Because cuando yo veía una batalla que me llegaba, ya era como que, yeah, I mean, I know what I'm gonna do. It doesn't matter the amount of guys you put in front of me. It's gonna be the same. Unos tigres con escudo y unos tigres que tienen una pistola y unos tigres que tienen un palo. Ya. Era el mismo tipo de villano repetido. Like, yeah, if you think about it was the same three type of guys. Era un tigre con una 3 or 4 type of guys. Era un tigre que daban con los batones. Había tigres que disparaban de lejos. Había tigres que eran unos robots. Y había tigres que eran unos que tenían un escudo. Y ya. And that happened throughout the whole game. Yo no vi nunca nada que volara. Yo no vi nada nunca. Algo que cuando tú lo mates se revive o se duplica. Qué sé yo, son ideas que estoy tirando así lo loco. But at the same time, it's like, brother, there was so many other type of elements you could have included. Tú podías hacer, por ejemplo, como en muchos juegos, que el environment sea interactivo cuando tú estás peleando. Como que si tú en una pelea explota un tanque, una vaina, pum, explota, qué sé yo. Something. But the battle... Yo siento que el sistema de batalla estaba ahí prácticamente como un relleno de la historia, which I think it should be the other way around. The main thing should be the gameplay. Gameplay should be the first thing because people come in to play. It's a game. Hey Brian, ¿qué es lo que sí, no? La luz molesta un chingo de vez en cuando. Entonces, gameplay is the most important thing you have in a game because it's a game. This is not a movie. This is not a book. You have to have interactive things, and they did, but they didn't feel very useful. They happened, but they weren't very useful. Things you collected, 90% of the things you found was just lore, was just explaining more things. Sorry, Brian, maybe you don't know Brian, pero point is that ya se acabó el juego, lo acabamos ya. And then I'm just basically doing a little bit of a review here. Music was great, story was great, the dialogue was great, it was very funny, and I loved it. The message behind the plot was great. Villains were not great. No había a real villain. The last boss fight was nothing. I didn't really fight a boss. Era lo mismo, la misma dinámica 3 veces consecutiva. ¿Qué te decía? Interactividad. The fights were very repetitive. It was the same thing with a different amount of villains, and the villains were not really different from time to time. They were not difficult, so la pelea se sentía bastante repetitiva. It was the same thing over and over. Al principio se sentía que iba a ser muy cinemático, se sentía que iba a ser muy... Pero al final me quedé con muchas ganas de más. Me quedé con muchas ganas de más. Muchas ganas de más. Ahora vamos a pasar a otro juego ahora en breve. No sé si hago otro streaming o simplemente abro otro y ya. But I want to play something else. A little bit different now. Pero sí. Al game overall. Un 7. 7.5. Casi 8. Heavy. Pero it felt boring. It felt that I had to do things porque hay que hacerla. Not because they had anything fun behind them. Muchas de las misiones se sintieron como que hay que hacer las misiones para poder avanzar, no porque son divertidas de hacer. The hacking thing was a very interesting concept que se usaba como muy puntualmente. You know. Sí, loco. Sí. O sea, al principio inicia muy cinemático, muy vaina. Y acabó muy bien también. Acabó muy cinemático, muy bacano. Si tú le das para atrás al stream, te va a salir. O sea, hay que dársela. Visual, historia, diálogo, concepto, duro. Pero el gameplay flaqueó y por eso yo creo que le doy un 7.5. Loco, you're not gonna like this one. But I'm gonna play a detective game. I'm thinking about what? Yo tengo Pragmata ahí, estoy pensando, no sé. Pero este juego sí se sintió muchas cosas. Yo creo que tú estabas en el primer stream. Tú viste que hay mucha caminata. Y te marean con las visuales de Kai, sí, muy bonito. Pero llega un punto donde tu papá, yo quiero hacer cosas nuevas. Algo. You don't know, Brian. Y creo que tú no estabas aquí, Bianca. Pero el último boss, the last boss de este juego, no fue an actual boss. You will think como que el enemigo principal tú lo vas a enfrentar de alguna manera. Y yo me quedé esperando que no fuera lo mismo de pelear con los tigres en el 2D, de para atrás para adelante. I was expecting como que una mecánica nueva que sea nada más para pelear con el último boss. Que me pusieran algo hacking, algo de computadora, no sé, porque era contra una IA. Yo esperaba que el último boss o fuera un enemigo grande, como que difícil de matar, lo que sea, o que fuera una dinámica diferente, una metodología de interactuar diferente con el juego. Pero fue lo mismo 3 veces ya. Lo mismo back to back y ya. Se quedaron cortos por el final, la verdad. Dice Bianca, pero sí estoy con Brian que la gráfica motivó. So final score cuando le da 7.5. Creo que le diste mucho para... No, 7.5 is fine. Because it's not like I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it because it was a visually appealing thing. Como que yo lo veía y como que... estaba chulo. Pero al mismo tiempo... simplemente fue que el gameplay se quedó corto. Tú tienes que jugar Pragmata. Yo sé que a ti te va a gustar Pragmata. Ese eres tú en un traje con tu hija. Ese eres tú. Tú tienes que jugarlo, Big. Pero sí, yo creo que... I'm not sure if I want to play Pragmata today. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Vamos a poner... Sí, ahí está bien. Por ahora. Déjame ver. A ver, Pragmata 1. Vamos a ver qué pasa. And you're gonna love it porque te va a gustar mucho lo de los puzzles. Un detective. Sí, vamos a ver. I try to, like, you know me, I try to stay away from things that are trending, and I try to play things that I enjoy, that I would enjoy. There's this game that I played. So here's the context. It's basically a detective game, but it's kind of a puzzle game more than anything. El tema es que yo jugué la parte 2 primero que la parte 1. Nunca jugué la parte 1. Y la parte 2 me encantó, lo amé con todo el alma. Pero nunca me puse para jugar la parte 1. Y recientemente estaba en descuento. And I wanted to buy it and see what's up with it. Y yeah, that's all. Pero sí, Pragmata está en mi lista. Tengo Pragmata y Crimson Desert en el carrito. Brother, Crimson Desert, diablo. Yo estoy loco por jugar Crimson Desert. Óyeme, me sale en todos lados. I know it's a good game. I know they have patched it since release, so it should be a lot better than I think. Crimson Desert y Pragmata, los dos lo quiero jugar. Eso tú lo puedes tener seguro. A ver, ¿cómo que se llama? Es Detective Grimoire. Yo sí que lo quiero jugar. Los dos. No sé dónde va a sacar el tiempo, pero los dos lo quiero jugar. Crimson Desert me han dicho que como que es uno de esos juegos donde tú... ¿dónde está? Oh, no sale. A ver. ¿Dónde está el Game Capture? Aquí ya. ¿Por qué salía así? A ver aquí cómo se ve. Yeah, I need to play with a headphone, yeah, for sure. So, déjame ponerlo así. Something like that should be fine. Déjame apagar la de atrás.
Just mud.
Como puedes ver, déjame bajar la música con chingo, como hablo loco. ¿Dónde está el volumen de aquí? Ya.
No clues, just...
Este juego, como vas a ver, no es lo que acabamos de ver ahora. Voy a poner esto por aquí, que probablemente sea útil luego. Por aquí está bien, I guess. This is gonna be a narrative story. Basically, I have to find out who killed a guy. Y la supuesta. Espérate, que esa música. ¿Dónde yo quito la música? I don't even know. Here. Music. Vamos a bajarlo en ching. Sí, ok. Bien. Basically, I came to this place en un pantano y mataron a un pana y se sospecha que fue una criatura mitológica, una criatura, un mito que hay como un monstruo lagonés, algo así, pero hay como un mito del pantano. Pero te ha metido 80 horas Crimson Desert y no desbloqueado 50 del mapa. Ah, Pedro. Sí, loco. Eso es algo que tú ves. Es emocionante. Like, you do that and, you know, it will be great because you are enjoying yourself. Un juego que te da tanta hora de diversión vale la pena. Pero es mucho. Siento que va a ser un compromiso yo meterme para allá. Entonces, quiero tackle a couple of smaller games before I start doing Crimson Desert. Or maybe yo hago Crimson Desert offline. I'm not sure yet. So, nada, vamos a meter mano a este. Recapitulando. I'm a detective. I came into a place. Es un pantano. Someone died and I had to find out who killed it. Probably, si es como la segunda, probably will be como que I have to do puzzles to find out clues about who killed it. Y ya.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
Ya. Eso aquí.
Just my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Okay, so... What am I supposed to do?
Hey, nice. Can I get one of these from my office?
Super simple.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
A ver. That little girl is too stupid for... That little girl is too stupid for. No, I'm not really getting it. So this needs to be a person. It's way too big. Okay, the swap is too big for the little girl to murder someone. Could that be?
The swamp is way too big for that little girl to murder someone. I don't get it. Seriously.
The murder is far too remote for a little girl.
The murder is far too remote for that little girl to murder someone. Oh, that doesn't make...
Boogie's book seems like a middle nowhere. Okay, so Boogie book is too far remote for the little girl or for the murder to have happened. Okay, let's see.
The tourist attraction is far too remote for the murder to have happened. I'm losing my mind. Who would come here for a vacation?
It's far too remote, it's too stupid, it's way too big, isn't warm enough. The swamp is too far remote for the boats to make money.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
Okay, let's see.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside. There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction. I should visit the crime scene before I do it. I think
Okay,
that's
where the fuck is the crime scene, bro?
I should visit the I think...
Where do I go? Where do I find the crime scene? It's definitely not here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside. I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on. So, this is where they found Remington's body.
So... mapa. Si yo entré por aquí y le di para acá y estoy aquí, ok. Ajá.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Should I try to do... No. You can click and hold the back button to exit immediately from menus. Okay. Where do I go to try to make
Not suspicious? Not suspicious. Suspicious.
Here. Oh, the fuck is this guy?
Some suspects. Let's get this investigation started. Oh? Alright, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
What should I talk about? Okay, so there's 4 things to talk about.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did he want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate. You should ask someone else.
Okay.
Try showing it to somebody different. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder? That's great.
Okay, nothing to talk about then.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No. I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
That's great. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming? Bobby Burl offered to help Vincent Vanderpeer to film here in the swamp. I'm losing my mind here. Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
What?
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington never found out about your previous attempts. And let's think about this one again. I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine.
Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way.
That's
I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea. That can't be it. Right, that's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea, I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working. Very hard indeed. Well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective. But there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
No puede ser eso.
Vincent Van de Peer lied to me because Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Ooh, that's... Vincent Van de Peer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrow doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Oh?
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
You left it with Vanderpure, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
The fuck does that mean? What does that mean, brother? You got lost in the swamp. You said you had a fucking decide.
Vanderpure said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Oh wow. That could, probably something else.
That's the path. I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see in. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers. The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seem to just. That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one. Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer, who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago. I'd better take a look at this. This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum. Models of Boggy's claws. Something doesn't seem... I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place.
Into pairs?
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Yeah, someone is dressing up as Buggy.
So,
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
you're incorrect, detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat? My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, that's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm writing in my diary. It's been a long day. So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology, a fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Buggy, yada 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 yada. Uh-huh. Okay.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I doubt.
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend. The man was a fool. That's all you need to know. Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Everything! Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on. An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
There's a little door in the wall here.
Should probably keep talking to him.
I have no interest in something like that. You're wasting your... This person is of no... If I care... Next time...
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe. The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
Sorry, I would have rung the bell, but you don't have one.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you. What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born, and I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area. I've learned many things from them.
Now, what about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set, but if you bring me an object that has liquid on it or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry. Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, In my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
A ver, what do you have to say about this guy?
I'm not even sure who that is. I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
That's a good rule.
You should ask someone else. Show it to someone who doesn't.
A ver, have you seen this?
No, thank you.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet. And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients. Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Okay. Hope that was useful.
They're samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And 1 of them only grows around the museum.
Is that true?
Predictably, a trash can. And the glass, my favorite. Hello, what's this? Or something more. Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
No creo, no.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what the swamp creature ever existed. I'm losing. Did the real creature show up last night? The costume design I found in the trash can explains what the swamp creature was doing last night.
Más o menos, ¿no?
The swamp creature I brought with me disproves what the costume design is showing me. The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
I have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on the office door.
Remington's office?
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
What's so challenging about an old swamp?
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward. Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... Well, I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday? Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this. I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it? A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before, but since last night am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Brightly colored Is there? Boggy dog. A boggy spot? Maybe a... It's a photo of the swamp. It's a furnished. It's a map of the swamp. Bog. Bog. Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Did you miss me?
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kinda dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
A homemade outfit designed to look...
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. Never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day.
Challenge accepted. When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening, same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular. I can draw way better than that.
Could you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel. Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now. I have no idea what that is. I really don't know what to tell you.
Oh? You've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw you against a wall?
What? No. Because I always come back. Again and again, until my job is done.
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
What does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it was...
Not thought. Felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
I found these designs for a costume, a Boggy costume.
The legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
I don't think so. This... What is it? I found these designs for a Boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness. This is just a piece of junk. I've never seen that before. This file, it's nothing more than a big... I have no interest in... You're wasting...
There's an error. Even though I have the key, this might not be as... This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one? Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps, and it's all about and ink bottles. Yeesh. Perhaps it's a letter Remington was writing before my dear Iris, whatever I There's a map of it's the letter. It's some. It's there's a map. There's Vincent Vanderpeer's. There's a. It's a letter before my dear Iris, whatever I feel. It's a letter, whatever I owed. It's a note. The hat, Richard, where set the letter, and it's some. Vincent Van. There's a map. It's Remington's death song, and perhaps there's Remington. An old hunting rifle. This is photos and what? Wait, this photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can peek, maybe it'll. This photograph, it's a young Remington, and some other men I don't know. Maybe I can ask Harper about it. The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the... I probably shouldn't leave until I've searched Remington's desk. Perhaps... It's Vince. It's a letter before my, but I feel. There's a map of the swamp. It's been. There's a map. There's a map of the swamp. It's been. It's the hat set and it's a letter Remington before my dear Iris, whatever I feel owed. The open window. I don't. It would be an impressive. I probably shouldn't leave until. These animals. I probably shouldn't. These hunting memorabilia. It would. These. I don't reckon. These. Something. There are signs of a struggle. I probably should.
What else do you want me to do, bro?
It's a sharp metal poker. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence. Have I uncovered a secret in here?
A ver.
Remington's desk explains why Richard Remington was found at the crime scene. There's something about Mr. Remington. The hunting photo disproves that Richard Remington was found at the crime scene. I'm losing. The hunting photo explains why Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here. You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know! I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
This area is kind of empty. What can you tell me about...
Nothing.
Your... Wait.
Don't shoot.
This... made...
My Much cheap.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
So,
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
we didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
No need to push me, but the direction would help.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again. Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand. You've been here so long, What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's Bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction. I found these designs.
You're asking?
No, but...
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in this swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
You're going to ask me about...
I was... Do you look...
Leave...
Don't...
Me... They're simply...
You said you knew...
Here... I came...
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here. So I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reason. He probably had several. I don't... Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream, I can tell you that much. That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently. It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason. Why don't you show... He's dead, but he always knew what he was getting involved with. One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.